Hey everybody, this is Jeff the Zymologist again, coming at you with another beer review. I know we took last week off. Been a little busy around my parts, so holiday time of year, everyone gets busy. But I'm back at you here again. This week another Three Floyds beer. This is going to be BackMasking. It is an oatmeal stout, and if you look real close at the label, I'm trying to get the glare off. It looks like Baphomet playing some vinyl on a little turntable with the Grim Reaper maybe there next to him. Other druids or of some sort in the background. Very typical, menacing, dark death metal of Three Floyds to have this type of label. So I'm just going to crack this bad boy open and give it a pour. I took it out of the refrigerator a little bit ago because most stouts are best at 60 degrees, not 35 to 40 like your refrigerator is. But alright, so real quickly, this pours rather thin. It's a dark brown coming out of the bottle, but then once it hits the glass, I mean, it's almost black. So it's a stout. No surprise there. Tan head to it. Again, that's very common with darker malted beers like this. Stouts, Russian Imperial stouts are more brown, rather this lighter tan color. Not a lot of head. That's good. Again, stout, low carbonation. Doesn't appear to be many bubbles, although you probably can't see it on the camera there on the video. But let's give it a smell. Okay, I can smell that coffee and chocolate kind of molasses smell. It definitely smells like it's definitely a stout. There's a bit of a smoky aroma to it as well. I mean, like they smoked the grains whenever they roasted them. Let's give it a weird. On the front end, I get like an olive flavor. Like I just picked an olive up, a green olive, like that pickled sort of salty, savory type of olive flavor to it. Just a green olive. It's a little bitter. I get a great coffee flavor on the back end. I mean, it's not overpowering. It's subtle, and it's good. It's a good coffee flavor. Definitely a little alcohol warmness. It's not hot, just a little warm. I think too that the temperature I'm tasting this at is just a little bit on the cold side, so probably what I'm going to do is pause the video, let the beer come up to temperature a little bit more, and then come back. Mouthfeel very thin. It's not like a big thick Russian Imperial Stout. It's just an oatmeal stout, so it's a little on the thin side. And again, low carbonation. So we're going to take a pause here. I'm going to come back here in a little bit, let the beer come up to temperature, and try it again. Alrighty, we're back. This beer's had a little chance to come up to closer to room temperature, so let me give this a shot here. Okay, yeah, the character has definitely changed. Smelling it, I smell more of like a soy sauce or Worcester sauce. Never been able to pronounce that goddamn word. Anyway, I can smell a little hops too, a little floral hops. You know, not a whole lot of hops. I mean, it's a stout, so what are you gonna do? Taste. Definitely that olive taste on the front end again, and I don't know why I keep getting that from this beer. In fact, it's the only beer I've ever gotten an olive flavor from. A little spiciness too. Now that the temperature's come up, it's not numbing my tongue as if it were cold. So my taste buds have a little more sensitivity. They're not numbed up. So still the alcohol warmness on the back end, but now, of course, since it's warmer, my tongue's a little more sensitive, not numbed down by the cold temperature, so I can taste and feel a little bit more of the alcohol warmth on the back of my tongue. But again, it's not hot. It doesn't have that skunky beer taste. Mouthfeel, again, it's very thin. Well, not very thin, not like a Guinness draft thin, but thin for a stout. Overall, I would give this beer like a B, like an 85 out of 100. And the reason why is because, to me, I like that coffee, chocolate, oatmeal flavor in my oatmeal stouts. And a little alcohol warmth on the back's okay. This one has a little much. I'd rather not have any at all, frankly, for an oatmeal stout. This one, though, that olive off flavor is just killing me. It's not really overpowering. I mean, killing me by, I don't really know how to place it and how to describe it other than it being an olive flavor. It's very odd, very peculiar, and I've never had it on a beer before, ever. So, although I can't say it's completely off-putting, it's very different. It kind of leans on that soy, Worcester, salty, savory kind of flavor. If you're into that, you might like this. To me, though, an oatmeal stout, a little Worcester, a little soy, okay, but mostly I want coffee, and I want chocolate, dark chocolate, unsweetened chocolate, and this just doesn't have enough of that for me. So for me, it's a B beer. It's good, not great. As far as other oatmeal stouts, I've had many oatmeal stouts that are far better than this at a much lower price point. So within the style, I would give this like a C. Maybe a B on a good day. But overall, it's worth checking out, but don't feel like you need to go look for this beer. It's not something you really need to seek out. If you happen to be walking by and you want to try it, go for it. But don't waste a bunch of resources trying to track this beer down. It's just not that great. So at any rate, hey, it's a beer. I'm going to enjoy the rest of it this evening and unwind and watch some Netflix. So I hope you all have a good evening, and I'll catch you on the next review.